Single mothers out there, this message is for you. I want you to stay encouraged. I want you to stay empowered. I want you to stay in faith. But I do have a question. Do you believe in miracles? You see this little boy right there? That's my son. He's 4 years old, and his name is Josiah James Hicks, and he is one of many of the miracles in my life. Well, I never thought I would have a son. I never even thought I would get married again after 6 years, give or take, of being single and being a single mother. But God had plans for my life. Sisters out there who desire to be married again. Sisters out there who are literally just going through over a loss of a father or a baby's father, if you would. If your children's father passed away just all of a sudden. I don't know why you're single, but God knows all about it. There's some single women out there that are single because their children's father just is in prison for whatever reason. I'm here to encourage you, single mother, because I know sometimes there are men out there who abandon their women or cheat or just leave them with the ball, so to speak. I'm here to encourage you today and let you know that as long as you put God first and don't have bitterness, because there's some women out there that miss their blessings because they have so much bitterness toward men or bitterness toward their children's father. I had to change. I had to do it God's way. I had to be a better wife before I said I do. I said something right there. Sisters, you have to realize that God, even in the midst of you going through whatever you're going through, God is watching your every step. God is protecting your children. God is not going to leave you or forsake you. And if it is your desire to marry, you have to do the work first. I tell you, one thing that really helped me when I was a single mother, not only getting up 4 o'clock in the morning and working really hard for both of my daughters, was I had to see the love in them toward me. I had to notice that they were not only relying on me to, help them in so many ways, mostly with paying bills and things of that nature, but they were looking up to me as a woman, and I had to become that great woman first. I had to explore new ways to develop myself. I had to spiritually grow. I had to rely on all of the prayers and all of the spiritual comfort that I was given at the time so that I wouldn't lose my mind, so to speak. So I wasn't in this alone. There was a lot of different prayers, I'm sure, that was sent forth on my behalf. So I would never take that away from my friends or family. But I'm here to tell you this, single mother, not only that God has a plan for your children's life, but God knows when you are at your moment where you just need a break, where you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling that, is anybody ever going to love me again? Am I attractive? Or things, those thoughts that come in your mind. I can relate. I understand. But I'm telling you the truth. Do not give up hope. Make sure your children are praying. Make sure that prayer is constantly flowing through the walls of your house. Make sure you're not only praying for a husband, but you're praying so that God will do a new work in you, in developing you, in preparing you as a good bride, as a good mother, and as a better wife. Brothers and sisters, when I was a single mother, I used to, in faith, envision myself married. I didn't know who my husband would be. I didn't know. I would walk around the house some days and I would just say, "Hi, honey, how are you? How was your day today? I'm thinking about you. I hope you're having a good day. I love you." I would speak things into existence even though I was not even seeing anybody. Why? because I have to have faith. I have realized that God works on faith, that God moves through faith, that no matter what circumstance I was in, that love will somehow find me again. And it did, brothers and sisters. I got married again. God strategically made it so I not only got married again, but my husband had no children. None. So we had our marriage with no children other than my daughters, my two children, right? My two daughters that he embraced, that he loved and took care of. And he took care of me, taking care of me now. And of course, our son. He's a great man of God. He's a man of substance. He's everything and more that I prayed for. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But God has blessed me. And he will do the same for you. My question is this: do you believe in miracles? Well, you need to start preparing. You need to not only start preparing your heart, mind, and home, but you need to start preparing your mind as being a wife. Do you believe that God can do it for you, sister? Do you believe it? Well, good. I'm glad that you believe it, because I'm telling you the truth. Even in the midst of your storm, even in the midst of whatever is going on in your life, trust and believe that God is holding your hand each and every step of the way, and God knows exactly who you need in the future, who your husband is, what he looks like, how much money he makes, what kind of car he drives, and everything in between. Stay encouraged and know that even though you're a single mother, I've been there and I can relate. It does get better after a while. Bless the true and living God.